Hi Virgo, how are you? We're going to pull some cards. Take a deep breath. Sending lots of love and blessings out to you all. I hope you're having a great day. This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising, as well as the Virgos, Mars, and the Masculines, Venus. I've already pre-shuffled. It is 11. It is November 15th today, 2020, and the reading is for the second half of November 2020. If you should come across the video at another time, there's always a message there for you. And if you should like a personal reading, all my information is below, or you can go to my website, twinflames3344.com. I have a CD out there as well called Ashes, Twin Towers to Twin Flames by Evelyn Stainthorpe, if you want to check it out. So for everybody watching, for the best and highest good of all those concerned, what do we need to know? What do we need to learn for Virgo today? Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. And let's clear all blocks to the positive flow of energy from all chakra layers, auric layers, grounding and galactic cords across all dimensions of time, space, matter, and realities for the highest good of all those concerned, and fill that empty space with only beautiful divine love and diamond crystalline light. And so it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is for Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. In case you're wondering about my chart, I am Virgo's sun, as well as my Pluto is in Virgo. So here we go, guys. Take a deep breath. This is the Gilded Tarot. And we're going to clarify with the mini Rider-Waite as well here. We'll pull an oracle card at the end, usually the energy deck and Scooby-Doo, but it just depends on how I feel. All right, Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. For second half of November 2020. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. Second half of November 2020, Virgo. Okay, first card out for Virgo is the Ace of Wands reversed. Actually, the Twin Flames center card was the same. So we have Ace of Wands reversed, some frustration there, or perhaps feeling creatively blocked or sexually blocked. The challenge is the Knight of Cups reversed, which is someone feeling rejected or jealous or moody or insincere, not feeling like being a loving person. The foundation here is the Seven of Wands reversed, perhaps feeling defenseless, feeling attacked or ganged up on, or perhaps with no excuse. And the recent past for Virgo is the Two of Wands, choosing a new path. That can be the Twin Flames, since that came up. Crowning for you in your now moment is justice, okay? Justice for all. And that could be Libra energy as well. There could be blind justice here too. What's coming up for you, Virgo, is the sun. Beautiful, all right? So the tides are shifting for you, but there has been some frustration. That can be a Leo energy as well, or dealing with happy kids, or just out in the sun having vacation. You see yourself as the Queen of Cups. Beautiful. So the frustration may actually be somebody else's, not yours, because you look pretty well balanced there. What's around you or how you are seen is the Four of Pentacles reversed, perhaps laying all your cards out on the table, letting go, perhaps maybe spending some money on the house or to make repairs or amends with other people. The block here that you need to work on or clear has to do with the Magician, which, you know, even in this deck, he's even upright, he seems a bit manipulative there, right? He has a little bit of a dark energy there. So maybe not trusting those around you, feeling maybe those with all the tools, right? Those who can play all the games or look just right, maybe you have problems trusting them. And then what comes up at the end is the Page of Swords. Perhaps a child or a message that comes through, but it is upright. This also could be a child of entitlement, you know, so they may come off as immature because they feel entitled. So let's see, and that can just be a message. Let's see what's going on. That could be a Libra energy as well, or maybe a small communication. What's connected to what's left hanging in limbo in your read is the Three of Wands reversed, looking back, going back, or living in the past. And what's hanging in limbo at the end of your read is the Six of Cups reversed, perhaps a negative past, perhaps childhood abuse, or perhaps your kids are being difficult, or you're on the outs with a close friend, lover, or soulmate. Okay? And you will get another card, and it will probably be more than one, to see where this is all going at the end here. All right. So the bottom of the deck here, the underlying energies, is the Page of Pentacles reversed, and I'm going to give you a little bit of background about what's been going on for you before we get started here. Okay? We have the Nine of Cups back there. So the energy is very different for you too than most of the other reads I've done for this cycle so far. And remember, Thanksgiving's involved, but yours seems pretty quiet there, which is, you know, Virgo's more calm person in general, more grounded. So you might have a more quiet Thanksgiving. So we're going to start out with the Eight of Pentacles, but again, that Nine of Cups was behind it. So maybe a lot of happiness or fulfillment from your work, which is very Virgo, or maybe you were just on vacation and now you're back to work. Okay, so we have the Five of Pentacles reversed, and then the Ten of Pentacles reversed, the Three of Swords upright, and then the Page of Pentacles reversed. So this has to do with recovering from wherever you feel left out, whether feeling in exile from something, whether it's a family, a business, friend, a community, or perhaps destitute in some way, or dealing with a lot of injury or illness issues and recovering from that. Okay, and then we have the Ten of Pentacles reversed, which can be dysfunction within the family, or loss of money, or loss of family perhaps, or just a misuse or misappropriated funds here. And then a separation here, heartbreak, and or perhaps small surgery, needing to take the knife out of your heart. Maybe you need to do that yourself. And then dealing with the Page of Pentacles reversed, which can be a missed opportunity, or it can be a child in need of money, help, or opportunity, or perhaps a child who needs a job, or maybe you need a job, or to start over again, or can't get something off the ground. Or this can be someone, you know, who's too needy, right? They never learn their lesson, and then they learn to be an opportunist as an adult. So this could be a child who's trying to get away with something, or even an adult opportunist, you know, which is maybe why you're not coming up as being able to trust the Magician over here, right? Someone who might be manipulative. So we're going to clarify everything. This is the Gilded Tarot. This is the Mini Rider Waite. And we have a choice of path here in the recent past. But and perhaps having trouble getting something off the ground or making money. Maybe your money's being depleted, or maybe you made a big expenditure recently. And it doesn't have to be any major trauma, just maybe, you know, you're not earning money, maybe it's just slowly depleting, or maybe you did make a big expenditure, or maybe you spent a lot on the kids recently, or for the kids' education, or just the job isn't getting off the ground. Or a child in need of their home, you know, maybe you've been spending money for their school or for a tutor, because a child needs help with their schoolwork. But there's a choice of path here. The foundation is, you know, feeling defenseless. But it's at that point where you feel defenseless that you also learn to no longer care what other people think. That it's really about you being true to yourself ultimately. And if others don't like the real you, then they need to learn to walk away. So you might be learning that lesson. And this is somebody who's having trouble learning that lesson, whether that's you or somebody else. It could be one of your children, because you're coming up as the Queen of Cups upright, which is how you're seeing yourself. And others are seeing you as not having a lot to spend, but spending, which is actually, that's a good thing here. You're not spending a lot, but you're being practical. This also could be just laying your cards out on the table, whether someone likes it or not, you know. This is how it is, And if you're okay with that, that's great. We can work together or be together. Or if you don't like that, that's fine too. All right, so where's the frustration with that Ace of Wands in the middle? And then the challenge with the Knight of Cups. There may be jealousy around you. Or, that could just be moody kids as well. Right, so we have a lot of kid energy here. We have the Page of Pentacles reversed. We have the Page of Swords upright. And then we have the Knight of Cups reversed. This can be a child, but it doesn't have to be. And all three of these can just be messages. They don't have to be children at all, except then we also have the Six of Cups reversed, which is unhappy kids or unhappy soulmates or unhappy past. So let's see what's going on here. Why do we have the Page of Pentacles reversed? We have this is dependency, and this has to do with, needing more truth or needing clarity. This is a lie, a split, a divide regarding dependence or loss of money, power, and independence. This can also be someone spending too much money, right? This is children spending, which has to stop. This is somebody putting their foot down with kids. Or in a split, you just don't have the money that you used to be able to spend, so that might be an issue as well. Okay? So there could definitely be a separation or a split of some kind there, a divide, because we have the Three of Swords there in the recent past as well, in the underlying energies. But they may be divided on how to spend money, or just it's too much money going out, right? We have the Five of Pentacles reversed, the Ten of Pentacles reversed, and the Nine of Pentacles reversed, and the Page of Pentacles reversed. All right, and somebody confessing to the real status of the situation, perhaps telling the kids how it's really going to be now. This is somebody dumping a load, dumping their burdens, dumping their responsibilities, or confessing they can't take it anymore, right? It's too much work, or someone needs to lose weight. And there's the Page of Swords reverse. Page of Swords is upright over here. All right, so this is a child energy, perhaps confessing to your children or a child, like I'm spending this on you, but it's like a last hurrah for now, because we're going to need to, pull back the reins on the money spending here. And there's the Queen of Pentacles reversed. Okay, so now there's a Queen of Pentacles reversed, a Nine of Pentacles, and a Page of Swords. So it can be it could be messages between a mother and daughter as well. Maybe both have been overspending, or both losing money. And just, need to understand that's how it's going to be right now. So why do we have the Two of Wands in the recent past? There is an offer of passion or creativity or growth here, or there was. This is an offer to you that causes you to then choose a new path, but it may be coming from the devil, some kind of temptation, or a player energy that you're not sure you can trust. So there may have been sexual energy that came into you, or some kind of offer of creativity, but maybe it's something too good to be true, an offer of that perfect relationship or job but from someone that you can't trust, because maybe they played you in the past. This can be Capricorn and Sag energy. Or maybe this offer's just always been around, and this can even be just energetically, and you needing to choose a new path on whether you're going to allow this kind of energy in your life anymore in general. So why do we have the Seven of Wands reversed for Virgo in the foundation here? Where's that liar, cheater, thief energy, or just someone running away? But this card is just a card of inherent risk. So it doesn't have to be a liar, cheater, or thief. But it looks like someone feels like they got away with something. Attacking someone else or ganging up on someone else. Someone running away from the King of Wands. And there is a lover here involved. whether that's family or that's actual lover. We got a King of Pentacles reversed here too. All right. This could be, you know, two men in a relationship here, or these could be partners on the outs, or these could be siblings, right? We have the Six of Cups reversed. These could be like best friends or brothers who aren't getting along, but there's a lot of affection between them, or there's a woman between them. Somebody got away with murder here. Or again, someone feels attacked, ganged up on, feeling defenseless to someone running away or stealing from them. And then we have the Page of Pentacles here. The Page of Pentacles is over here, under reversed, and then here we have the Queen of Cups upright looking the other way. And this could be someone, you know, it could be a child or someone else, you know, who's an opportunist, who took or ran away from the King of Wands and perhaps caused issues between the King of Wands and the King of Pentacles reversed, their affection for each other, or there's for perhaps a lover in between them. So it could be a woman with two men and cheating. Or perhaps a child who feels cheated by these two. It could even be feeling like your parent giving money to somebody else, like a relative or somebody, and it's taking away from your money, like a child could feel that way. And the Page of Pentacles could be a Virgo child. So the central energy is frustration here. Why do we have the Ace of Wands reversed for Virgo right in the middle of your read? It was coming up in the Twin Flame read when it was in the middle of the read. The read was very much about losing mental faculties as you get old, and the fear of loss of control, of not being able to do things for yourself anymore. So why do we have the Ace of Wands reversed? Somebody's feeling, you know, it's a nightmare. It's suffering in silence, stressed out at night, not sleeping, having headaches, purging, crying, right? Needing to drop the facade, the burden, or having screwed up and having nightmares about what happened, right? Needing to break patterns here, or actually breaking patterns, but it's very uncomfortable for you, right? Needing to change the way you think about things, changing your thoughts, breaking patterns, dropping the facade, taking off the mask, having screwed up in the past, and having to review all this, but it's very uncomfortable energy to be in. Very frustrated. Okay, it could be injustice about a close connection. Maybe you screwed up or somebody else screwed up, and there's a lot of frustration there. Perhaps an inability to understand, to conceive, to conceptualize something, to understand, or an inability to get aroused. Maybe there's dysfunction in the sexual relationship, or just inability to get aroused about having a good sense of humor, not seeing the fun in life anymore. The challenge is the Knight of Cups reversed, which is coming up as the Hermit reversed, which is Virgo energy. And then we have the Fool. All right. Someone perhaps in over isolating has found their freedom. Like in going crazy, finding their freedom, having been rejected. Or maybe a crazy fool rejected you, and that's the challenge. This also can be feeling, I mean, you could have an ill parent too with dementia or Alzheimer's here. And feeling free from that obligation. Or still feeling rejected, moody. This could be a child too who's just very frustrated and frustrating for you. The Knight of Cups. We have the High Priestess reversed. You have three major arcana right in a row for the Knight of Cups reversed. This is somebody who's going crazy, over isolating, or needing to come out now, free from everything they went through before, but perhaps feeling rejected and moody or insincere. You know, this can be being challenged by the person who, you know, acts like they love everybody, but they don't really like anybody. So they're, you know, they're being insincere. And here's a secret coming out, or a secret passion, or the need to use your intuition, or perhaps heed your own advice. Okay, so that's the challenge. Coming out, being free, and allowing a secret to come out, or heeding your own advice, using your intuition and being love. In the now moment is justice, and this card just fell on my lap, fell right into my lap. So justice may be falling right into your lap, standing up for yourself, taking the high ground, right? Fending off others without reacting, knowing when to walk away too. There may be lots of options here, maybe lots of choices coming at you all at once. But there is justice, truth, and balance here. And I'm getting just now, just close your eyes and choose one. It doesn't matter. So after needing to stand up for yourself or defend yourself, to synchronicities perhaps, or defending yourself because you have lots of options. Maybe someone else is jealous. Maybe you shouldn't have to defend yourself. It's learning not to be reactive to things, to allowing yourself to be happy and not be confused about having too much in your life. And if it is confusing, to just then pick one and let go of the rest. It's like going out shopping and there's so much that you want, or there's so much the kids want, and you need to defend to them, take the high ground about why you need to limit yourself on what you're going to buy. But it doesn't have to be about shopping. That's just an example. There is justice and balance here. And finding peace. And this could be finding peace and seeing synchronicities. It's like it's your happy place. Finding peace away from Page of Pentacles, which are people or children in need of help, money, or opportunity, but perhaps don't learn their lesson. You've already shown them how to do it. They should be able to do it on their own. Or someone who keeps relying on others because they don't feel like doing it themselves, right? That becomes the opportunist. This could be a missed opportunity as well. But again, this is someone with anxiety, right? That child who has a lot of anxiety issues, who won't take that first step on their own, but they need to learn to. And if they know how to, it's about standing up to them and saying, no, you need to do this yourself. And even if it hurts their feelings, it's okay, because they'll grow from it. They need to learn how to do it on their own. I know exactly that experience, from my kids and myself. So coming up here is the sun, fully exposing everything, or having a vacation. Leo energy, why is that coming up? That could be children. Again, there's that feeling of being imprisoned, feeling in the dumps or being dumped. This can be pushed to your emotional limits, sweating it out, crying, purging. Do whatever you have to do to get out of this mindset of feeling imprisoned or a hostage or anxiety and fear. Okay? To get back to the person that you are, the Queen of Cups, right here. So it's like knowing how to take care of yourself now, that we all have to go through, purging it out and then coming back to self again. That's the loving yourself first. When you can't take anymore, when you're feeling unbalanced, to come back to yourself and purge it out, or whatever you need to do. Get some sunshine, go out in the sun, go on vacation to get yourself back to normal. Leo was getting that as well. You see yourself as the Queen of Cups because healing, forgiving, any kind of brokenness, right? This can be the state of emergency, chaos. This could be a canceled trip or a canceled move. This can be feeling broken down, a break up, a breakthrough, or a break in. And we definitely have break in type energy around here. So it's getting past whatever you've been experiencing that caused you to feel stuck. And in these negative energies, you're healing and forgiving the situation. And there's Cancer energy too, so you could be Virgo with Cancer in your chart. We also have alternative energies here. This could be divorce, a break away from establishment, religion, norms, society, family, whatever they expect of you. This is being more spiritual or alternative in the way you commit to yourself or the way you see things. And so there's Cancer and Taurus there. And then I'm not going to put these out, but then we have the King and Queen of Swords both reversed here. So you could be definitely dealing with your reflection here, your other, These could be siblings, or this could be a couple, or two air signs back to back. They're both not in their truth. They're both could be verbally abusive, or just giving each other the silent treatment, or giving you the silent treatment as the Queen of Cups Virgo. But we have Cancer reversed and Taurus reversed here. And then we have these two guys. Without options or feeling like that. And then they have the Page of Pentacles. All right. So this could be a couple who got stolen from, or they are a couple of thieves. Or perhaps they were down on their luck and they had no options but to be an opportunist. Or they're dealing with a child with learning difficulties. Okay? But this is, none of this is ideal. I mean, this ideal situation would be this, right? A loving, truthful, honest couple of integrity, choosing a new path and having a new opportunity given to them. But this is not what the past was. Okay? So it's about you allowing this other energy to be what they want, but healing and forgiving from this and just looking forward. But she could also be longing for someone. What's around you or how you are seen is the Four of Pentacles reversed, laying cards out on the table or letting go to spend a little bit. Here's the wounded warrior and the victim perspective. There you go. There's the perpetrator and victim energy right here. Hurting each other. This one getting pleasure from hurting this one, and this one getting pleasure from licking their wounds. Neither one of them is the polarity you want to be in, because you don't want to be in either polarity. There may be someone being inspired by understanding the victim perpetrator mentality. This could be considered the savior too, and this person stop trying to save me, I don't want to be saved. And then someone being inspired by this energy here. Right? Someone wanting to buy you something and the other person not wanting them to do that, right? Wanting to do it, a child wanting to do it on their own. I don't want you to do it for me. I want to do it myself. Or this could be someone laying their cards on the table and saying, if you don't like it, that's too bad, because that's what I'm doing. This is what makes me happy. So this could be the wounded warrior defending themselves to this person about spending or not spending. And then this one wanting to take them down and getting pleasure from it, or just standing in their truth, whether this one likes it or not. This could be like a parent saying, this is the way it is, whether you like it or not. You can either pout, or you can make yourself feel better and become inspired to do something else. The block for you has to do with the Magician, and why is that? There's that Knight of Cups upright, and a higher love. Being patient and balanced. Perhaps reaping rewards, daydreaming, retirement. Somebody offering love to Sagittarius to enjoy retirement. Or just reap rewards with them. Perhaps someone's deciding whether they have enough to do what they want to do or not. Perhaps they're no longer happy alone. Maybe they've been reaping rewards of retirement or alone. And now they don't want to be alone anymore, and they're deciding whether they're going to accept this offer of love. Do they trust them? Maybe someone's not sure if they can trust this other person with what they have, because they've seen them as manipulative before. But they are coming across as the Knight of Cups upright. And there is new information coming in about this offer of love. And someone either ignoring them or still contemplating, or just, going within and not paying attention to what's right in front of them. So why do you have the Page of Swords at the end here? Well, after sleeping on it, resting or taking a break, meditating, praying, connecting in the 5D, there is a message here. After avoiding disaster or in the aftermath of disaster, laying it to rest, But there could be some cleanup duty here. There's some resistance here. Like not, you know, this is laying something to rest and this is resistance to that. Or somebody else having resistance or not having the balls to come forward. And now there's a message. This could be too after connecting in 5D where one person wasn't coming forward, all of a sudden there's a message and there's Libra energy there too. So there's an announcement that might turn your world upside down. We have Aquarius upright and Pisces reversed here too. This could be an announcement or a decision or a wake-up call from another world as well, or just turns your world around, or from the other side of the world. Maybe something otherworldly that somebody was resistant to. Remember, we have alternative views here. And there's a bit of Leo coming up there too with that energy. And you have Leo in your read here with the sun. So you may be connected to Leo or it's in your chart. And then when we have, there's a message that might be coming through, perhaps from a Leo or about a divorce. And then we have the Three of Wands reversed with the Knight of Truth. Right? This could be the Knight in Shining Armor or just someone rushing in with news. Could be a little bit harsh. Perhaps from the Queen of Pentacles reversed about the past or going back to the past, which is the direction he's headed in. This could be someone going back to the past with the truth in order to go forward in their destiny. Perhaps with whatever wasn't working, right? So to fix that. And then we're coming up on the Six of Cups reversed. So with whatever wasn't working, perhaps in a relationship, a soulmate, or with children, or past life. And then this is letting go to make amends, to fix, make corrections here. So why do we have the six? We have the Empress upright too. So it's after the Queen of Pentacles going back and giving the truth to the past, which is destined to either leave a job after overworking or whatever's no longer working, now letting go. And it's interesting too, because there were 7 pentacles here of reaping rewards or retirement. And then here there's 8 letting go. And then there's 4 letting go. So perhaps losing some money here in a breakup and getting to the truth of this. And perhaps going from the Queen of Pentacles and then after doing this, coming back into your power as the Empress. Or this is somebody else, a mother, an older person, a boss, a mother. This could be Mother Earth. This can represent Gaia as well. But then she comes up right before those two, that couple of the King and Queen of Swords reversed. And this could be a couple not getting along, and this could be their mother or a third party situation here. And these two are unhappy or giving each other the silent treatment. So why do we have the Six of Cups reversed here? No options in an energetic exchange. And this could also be where you've chosen a path, because remember back here, you had a choice of path, and you might have chosen it, but you weren't able to implement it. You couldn't get it off the ground. And there's this energetic exchange of love, the arrows of love, expressing feelings and desires, or a lot of back and forth energy, a lot of travel or communication, perhaps under the radar. And this is a twin flame energetic connection here. Or just doing things under the radar, but it's in a positive way. This is very positive energy to end the pain or in a painful ending, or dealing with back treatments, back pain and associated treatments. All right, but there definitely could be a betrayal here. And that's why the Six of Cups are reversed. I mean, it's two soulmates on the outs with each other, which can be the King and Queen of Swords both reversed, and being strong, getting over it or getting over themselves, right? Pride here of the injustice, which is now upright. Perhaps the injustice of this beautiful connection. So again, it could involve a third party in a twin flame situation. So, I mean, and this was upright, but now it's reversed. There was injustice, though, when they were upright, because there's a close connection, perhaps with a relationship. This can be divorce as well, so it could be a third-party situation. Being strong, getting over any loss, regret, or guilt or shame, getting over the past. Injustices with your soulmate, your kids, your twin, your sibling, whatever it was. And there's definitely a rejection of the feminine energy here. There, look at that. Okay. Third party. Okay, so let's see what else was coming up for Virgo. So after this rejection or dealing with third party issue, which isn't the main focus of this read at all, because none of the main cards here have third party in them. Let's see what signs you have before I forget to do that. All right, Libra's upright, Leo's upright, and this could be Gemini or Virgo for me, sometimes Aries as well too. And that's it. Okay, so Virgo, Libra, Leo, and perhaps Aries or Gemini along with Virgo. All right, so the High Priestess is reversed here after the Six of Cups reversed. And this has to do with a secret being out or a secret passion, which again was coming up with the Six of Cups reversed, perhaps a twin flame energy, which doesn't necessarily seem like a cheating scenario in the 3D, but it is in the 5D because there's always a sexual connection between the twins. This also could be Pisces reversed on the outs with the Page of Cups that came up reversed. Perhaps a Pisces feeling rejected or needing to use their intuition or heed their own advice. Okay? So that could be children or a Pisces energy or a twin, a secret passion or a secret that's come out. And here is that loyal, faithful servant, the workhorse, the Knight of Pentacles, looking forward but going back. So there may be something that needs to be fixed before they can go forward. And then we have the Wounded Warrior. The Wounded Warrior was down here, right, feeling victimized or guarding their wounds, laying their cards out on the table and saying, I don't want help. I want to do this myself, like being stubborn. And it can go both ways. Either the person who always depends on people for help or the person who refuses help, right, to their own demise, right? There's that energy, right? Refusing help because there's, they don't think that this innocent person could ever help them, right? And this is feeling betrayed, feeling left for dead, and only Bambi to save you, okay? Which can be a child. And here's all these dark energies of dark birds over there flying overhead, the vultures ready to come in and take everything you have. So someone's definitely feeling like they've been destroyed in a breakup, right? A lack of affection, perhaps indecision there, tempted by the Holy Grail because there's peace in it, finding peace, but someone's sneaking out at night to find that peace. And there's a frog who may be catching that person sneaking out at night. Somebody's aware of what's going on, that they're just not saying anything about it. Or because they need to grow up. The frog needs to become the prince before they can talk. Okay, tempted by the Holy Grail of peace in a relationship perhaps. So let's clarify this. Why is the High Priestess reversed for Virgo? The Queen of Wands is reversed. That could be a Leo or just someone with an ego being strong, and she could be tired, sick, or pissed off and out of control. And getting over it. Getting over any kind of grief, loss, shame, guilt, the past, not letting go of the past. And that could be because a secret's out, a secret passion, whether that's her or she's the other person. The Knight of Pentacles upright is, and that can be very much Virgo energy. It's the moon reversed. We do have a new moon right now, so that could represent this, but it could also represent after deception or in the new moon looking forward but going back to fix things before they go forward. There's a disconnect or someone at a distance, a deception here between people and not seeing eye to eye, or a Cancer person with Cancer moon or rising in disconnect or at a distance from the Knight of Pentacles. And this is showing the feminine energy at home, So it's possible that at a disconnect, the Knight of Pentacles is coming forward to connect with this person who they've been in disconnect with or at a distance with. And it's at home, this person's at home in an awakening process. There can be ego involved here as well, but it looks more like an awakening to emotional fulfillment and happiness by looking back at the past. And that's shadow work. So why do we have the wounded warrior here? There's the Six of Cups again, and the third party. So obviously somebody's very wounded because they were considered a third party here. And again, this is coming up as the feminine energy who's at home. And here's a masculine energy offering love, okay, to the feminine, who could be a third party or perhaps associated with bad influences. That could be as well, or perhaps with an addiction or overindulgence or being seen that way. Maybe overindulging in the wounded warrior, victim mentality, or depression, okay, or pain. So why do we have the Ten of Swords? Depression. Okay, so overindulging in depression. Perhaps of the Empress. This can be an Aquarius or Aquarius moon or rising or heavy in their chart. Empress or Taurus energy with Aquarius in her chart. So this could be somebody who's feels betrayed or in a lot of pain or feeling the victim from this other third-party association. And then a breakup or a lack of affection here, because with the Lovers reversed, tempted by the Holy Grail, which it is, and then finding peace in that. So why do we have that? We have then, here's the couple here, unhappy, okay? And here is that missed opportunity or unable to get something off the ground, whether it's financially or having difficulty with a child with learning disabilities. But there's a lack of affection here. We got, the swords energy aren't kissy, lovey people to begin with. And the swords can be Virgo as well. But they're both reversed here. There is no happiness here. And again, missed opportunity or a child who needs help, or they need help as a couple. There's no affection here, or they're going through a breakup. And someone was bored and tempted by the Holy Grail and finding peace in that because of the unhappiness in the relationship. And then we have the Empress reversed, the Emperor reversed, and the Empress is upright here. So there could be parents involved here as well. The injustice of rejection here. This also can be the fall of the patriarchy, church and state. Or this is the law, someone fell from grace. This could be rejection, entitlement, being spoiled. This also can be someone very vulnerable and shy because they're going through some kind of legal proceedings and settling out to offer a new life. There's the Dark Knight coming with an offer of a new life to the awakened one to make, this is like the happy ending. Emotional fulfillment, happy family, by looking back perhaps. So specific, and then the bottom of the deck is that Magician, which is your block, right? That's Magician embodiment, manifesting your dreams after, right, not getting something off the ground or losing money or dysfunctional family, a misuse of money or appropriations, right? Or just losing money from a business or family because of what's happened this year and exposing all that, or kids going on vacation, right? Issues at work, but going on vacation anyway and losing more money. And then learning to, after being out in the cold or dealing with people out in the cold in exile, destitution, injuries, or illnesses, right? Fighting, competing at battle. But finally coming down to Magician, to manifest your dreams. And this is the underlying energy coming into your read. Not to be blocked by your own abilities, that you have all the tools. You just need to use them, which is being love, number one. And a higher love. Being patient and balanced. So let's pull an energy card for you. What time is it? 44:59. It's like the 11th hour, and then the 44 of mastering, grounding, and integrating, especially receiving of love, allowing yourself to receive love. And besides the signs that did come up already, so Libra upright, Leo upright, Virgo, of course, and perhaps Gemini as well. And this could be a Gemini child over here, or a message. Could be a Leo child as well. Then we had Pisces reversed, Gemini reversed, and finding peace there after. So Libra definitely is upright. So the King and Queen of Swords could both have Virgo in their chart. They could have Libra as well, but it wouldn't be Libra Sun. It would be, it could be. But they also could be lawyers, the King and Queen of Swords, because there could be a divorce here. But there is depression with Aquarius energy here. So the King or Queen of Swords could definitely be an Aquarius energy, and or Gemini, because the Gemini Magician's upright, but the Gemini Lovers is reversed. So definitely could be Aquarius and Gemini here energy. There could be Libra too, but Libra is more positive in the major arcana here. So let's see, our takeaway for Virgo here is Angel of Love. So this is just being vulnerable and innocent, with the 49 is the 9 of Cups, the Get Your Wish card. I don't know if that card came out at all, did it? I'm not seeing it, but you're getting it. And this, you are the Queen of Cups here. So it's like, you know, you are pure and innocent in this energy here, getting your wish. But there may be a situation of divorce or some kind of legal proceedings going on around you that affects your circumstances, and some frustration with that. But I'm not getting, like, you know, a ton of people around you or a lot of energy around Thanksgiving here. This is about merging the polarities to come together with the 17, and today's the 15th, so maybe the 17th, something's going to go forward for you. Perhaps with a contract, okay? Or being outside the box, taking action on a contract, or perhaps a contract's ending, but your energy is very positive here for Virgo. Merging the polarities and contracting or getting out of a contract. With the door to romance, 33 is the Christ vibration. There is a masculine energy holding his heart. All right. He is getting out of this, though, because the 5 of Cups was reversed in the read. The door to romance, and the 45 is coming out of his depression. Okay, so there may have been a contract for someone to go through this experience, but now they're coming out of it. And it looks like there's, you know, this is the feminine energy here, and here's the masculine energy coming together to merge. Both of them having to go through, you know, perhaps a heartbreaking experience first before they could merge. And then there's the sun. Here comes the sun, which is right here for you, Virgo. This is beautiful. And then the 3rd chakra, Archangel Chamuel, shining your light, 37, the King of Cups, unconditional love, and the Magician. The Magician and unconditional love, Magician embodiment, and making that decision. The underlying energy is blossoming abundance. This is of Mother Earth, Gaia, and the Empress, abundance. And she is upright in the read. So enjoy the abundance of Thanksgiving. Know your worth. You are in your heart here. There is sun shining above you. And there is justice for you. It's really beautiful energy for you. There may be some struggles of the people around you, whether it's children, co-workers, family. There may be some jealousy and frustration around you. There may be a message that's coming in, perhaps from a Libra and or a Gemini. And you need to trust your own discernment about whether you can trust someone or not. And let go, to make repairs, whether it's physical repairs to a home or making repairs with others. Perhaps there's definitely that perpetrator-victim mentality energy between the two coming together, right? One feeling hurt by the other, and perhaps vice versa, the other one standing in their truth so that the other person can't hurt them first. You know, it's that catch-22 of hurting each other, of two people who truly love each other, and then being inspired by letting go to repair and fix things. It's actually really beautiful, Virgo. I have to pull a Scooby-Doo for you first before you go. Definitely could be a third-party energy here, though, or just dealing with children who are having difficulties, a secret coming out, someone being that loyal, faithful servant, though, that workhorse, that may feel like they need to do this on their own first, right? But being tempted by the Holy Grail in a breakup or a lack of love, and finding peace away from that, especially at night. We have the new moon energies now. This is a new start right now. So for Virgo, Scooby, what do you have to say for Virgo today? Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. Oh, Four of Cups. Feeling discombobulated. The Four of Cups is that, you know, feeling bored or grounding and integrating because you're feeling off. You're not sure what to do, like you can't make a decision because you're feeling off. Two discombobulated. Oh, that's the two, the King and Queen of Swords, both feeling discombobulated, right? One in their heart, one in their passions, and then the Eight of Pentacles reversed, which is, you know, whatever's not working. It's being clear about what's not working for these two, or clearly not working, right? They don't like their pedicure there. So he needs to walk away, but he wasn't walking away from it, even though they're both feeling uncomfortable. And then all of a sudden, the Page of Pentacles is upright, playing with their new toys. And there's the Ten of Pentacles, right? The dream family. Someone's very passionate. They may be trying to distract themselves with toys, but they're really passionate about something else they're thinking about. But, you know, they're working out a lot to release their aggressions and frustrations. It definitely can be sexual frustration here. These could be two people not getting along. That's really funny. All right, but actually doing physical workouts and things like that will help you release these tensions. The bottom of the deck is the Joker, reversed though. So upright, they're driving ahead, but they're all in fear, and that's letting go of those fears of moving on, okay? Which is really good. Okay, Virgo, I hope that was helpful for you. Have a great holiday. Make sure you drink your water, get your rest, get your joy, get your nature. And as always, rise and be loved, guys. Bye.